Hello everybody, this is Staying Classy and welcome back to the Super Mario Galaxy 2 playthrough. This is part 43, and in this part we're going to be going through all of the green stars in World 2, which I'm sure is going to be just as exciting as the first set of green stars we did in the previous video. So as you can see here, we have a nice golden crown in World 1, and every galaxy is now populated with green stars in World 2 as well, so we're just gonna jump right into it back in the Puzzle Plank Galaxy. I guess I'll go ahead and apologize right now. There is a bit of screen tearing in the recording. I didn't notice when I was recording it, and I didn't inspect it thoroughly after I recorded it. This was my first time using some new recording software, and oh boy, I wonder where the green stars are going to be hidden in this one. Could be a real search. So yeah, first time using some recording software that I had not used before. Probably just gotta tweak some things. Hopefully in the next video that will not be an issue. But yeah, not a lot of searching to do for this first one here. Again, I feel like the green stars are definitely more of a quantity over quality type of thing. I think it would have been a lot nicer if they just had one like really well hidden star that kind of pushed you a lot. But anyway, we're gonna keep plugging away at them. That one right at the beginning of the galaxy, you just gotta do a little jump up right at the top. We're gonna jump right into green star 2 again. Who knows where it could be. And I decided I'm gonna show the star count after each star, just to, I don't know, get that feeling of accomplishment of watching our star count increment one by one instead all at once at the end of the video. So the next green star right at this long ledge here, a little tricky because you gotta try to time the wall jump before, or time the triple jump before the wall falls all the way down. You could probably do it very easily with Luigi. I tried to do something a little tricky there. I was like, maybe a backflip into a spin would get it, but nah, the answer is just be good and time up a nice triple jump into a wall jump with a spin, and there you go. There's star number 2. Boy, these move at quite a fast pace. I don't have any time to talk about anything else except for these super fun green stars we're getting. So green star number 3, right past where green star number 2 was. I wanted to make sure to include plenty of context of where we are in the level, just, so that this video might actually be useful, as opposed to, me just babbling and being like, oh yeah, here's a green star, and then be very careful when you line that one up. But I got that one on the first try. I did I did have quite a few interesting failures when I was recording this, so I wanted to try to include some of those, maybe for some entertainment value as well, and also to show you what not to do. I think that's equally as valuable in this industry. Try to strike a nice balance between entertainment and usefulness. So back in the Boulder Bowl Galaxy, it is kind of fun to retrospect on all the galaxies that we've been through as we go through them. This one doesn't really live, I don't know, in high esteem in my mind, I guess. So this one, oh yeah, I just wanted to show that it's right there, right at the beginning. Surely this can't be too challenging. We just have to find a way to get up there. And you think some simple wall jumps would be, you gotta be a little careful, because if you're too close to the wall, your spin will push you away a little bit. And then, yeah, this took a little longer than I wanted it to. And you know what? Rather than just cut it all out, I wanted to show my arduous process of going through this, because I'm not gonna put up a facade about my skill as a Mario player. I try to keep it as real as I can here, even if it's a little embarrassing. So surely I've got it this time. Oh, no, just kidding. No, back to it. Yep, okay, speed it up again just to save everyone a little bit of time here. Yeah, I don't know what my problem was. Because, it's not that hard to get up there. You have to make sure you're keeping your space. Oh my god, that's embarrassing as hell. You have to make sure you're keeping enough distance from the wall, but you also have to be moving the stick so that you go in the right direction. So you gotta make sure you keep it at the right angle. And then I guess also, it's a little tricky once you actually get up there, because you have to land on a nice thin... Oh my god, I almost slipped again, and then I kind of forgot you can do the the little stalk if you press really lightly on this on the stick. So I recommend doing that. But after many trials and tribulations, we got Green Star 1 in the Boulder Bowl Galaxy. They said it couldn't be done, but here we are. Notice I go into Green Star 2 on this one. I'm going to let everyone watching the video know this is Green Star 3 because I skip right over Green Star 2 and I don't even notice it because I'm a hack fraud. So I end up doing a little searching over here looking for Green Star 2, and I happen to come across Green Star 3, which is actually right over here. And surely, you know, I'll just be able to walk right off and get the star, but of course not. But that's okay, you know, sometimes these things just happen. So surely, you know, just take a moment, line it up, realize you don't need to jump, and then, you know, obviously just walk off and fall right into it. Very simple. Oh man, how could this happen? Yeah, so basically I'm trash at Mario is what it rolls down to, but like I said, this is all a demonstrative effort to make it as easy as possible for you. Line it up with the camera to the back of Mario. Just walk. You know, don't, you know, make sure you brush up against the wall to make sure that, you know, you didn't go too far or anything like that. And get your 143rd star, although it'll be your 144th because you should have done Green Star 2 first. Unfortunately, I could not resist the urge to go bowling because I just love it too much, which is not true in a real-world sense. I don't know, me and bowling have a pretty tumultuous relationship. Wii bowling, though, very goated game right there. But there's Green Star 2. Unfortunately, by the time I realized it was there, there's no way I could get to it. So make sure you do not go bowling when you're going for Green Star 2. Fight the urge. I know it's really difficult. Just walk right past those guys, and then, you know, surely I've learned my lesson about making sure everything's all lined up and not just winging it. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking on that one. But, you know, just pretend that never happened. You're going to want to line this one up from the side, you know, so you can actually, like, read the depth of it. I guess you should line it up from the front and back, too, but, you know, when you actually make the jump, have the camera from the side so you can see what you're doing. But thankfully, we're done with the Boulder Bowl Galaxy. Hopefully, there won't be too much bowling left in the remainder of the game. And now we can head on over back to the Hightail Falls Galaxy and take part in some high-octane speedster action with Green Star 1, which is an interesting place. I think you can see it right in the demo here. No, not quite. Maybe you can see it when you're flying in. I'm squinting, even though it's a digital video, that won't make a difference. But anyway, yeah, on the second planetoid in this galaxy, it's way at the top in an optional area that you have to pull a little trick to get to. I can't remember if when the first time we went here I showed this area or not. But yeah, basically if I had just hit that second pepper, I would have gotten it. And again, just, you know, including some of my trials and tribulations here. Because believe it or not, I'm not a perfect Mario Galaxy 2 player. Who would have thought? But yeah, there's this cool extra area up here. And then once Yoshi stops having a panic attack, we can talk to this penguin, and he says like a nice little esoteric thing. I don't know what the point of that is, but I do find it kind of interesting in like a cosmic sort of way, which is a very appropriate feeling to have while playing this game, I suppose. But anyway, go ahead and get yourself Green Star 1. And we're gonna jump right back into Green Star 2. These just keep going and going. This is on the planetoid that has all the falling platforms. I took a moment. You can see both green stars from right here before you take the launch star, so you can mentally prepare yourself, I guess. This is on the latter half of the platform. We're gonna go for the one on the right side here. So basically what you want to do is when you get to the edge of this wall, you want to jump right at the end. I don't really 100% like know how to explain how to do that. It's just I just kind of got lucky the first time, unlike here where I did not get lucky. This one kind of annoyed me because there's no way to really judge the depth of where the star is. Also, holy crap, I have no idea how I did that. I was not able to recreate it later. Some kind of little physics glitch. But yeah, you can't control the camera here, so I don't know how you're supposed to really get a read on where the depth was. If I'd been paying attention the first time I jumped, I would have noticed I fell behind it, so that tells me that I needed to be a little bit more towards the camera. And here you can kind of see the same thing. So this time I said, okay, we're gonna make sure that we're like pretty close to like the edge, closer to the camera here. And yeah, that time I just got really lucky. I was again too far back, but I was holding towards the camera when I had Yoshi do his little flutter. Unfortunately, I don't have much better advice for you when it comes to that green star than that, but I wish you luck when it's your turn to give it a try. So now the last green star in this galaxy, located not too much further. Wow, it made a nice little cameo appearance right in the camera. I was hoping I could get it nice and easy using these little swingy tongue things for Yoshi. It may be possible, I'm not 100% certain. I thought if it would just let me spin after I jump off of Yoshi, I think it would work, but I think I decided that it was not going to work. So instead, I just tried this, jumping off the wall, and I just got insanely lucky and grabbed it on the first try. So feel free to use my video as reference for where you're supposed to jump, because I really didn't know. I just kind of took a guess at it, and sometimes you get lucky. A lot of the times it feels like it's all bad luck when you're playing games, but that's mostly just negativity bias playing into it. It's important to appreciate those lucky moments that you do get along the way. So here we are back in the Cosmic Cove Galaxy. Everyone loves a water level. Sure, there's lots of fun to be in store here. I wonder where the green star is. Many people are asking this. So, as displayed, it's on this area here. It's basically where the star is normally in the level, which, you know, now that I think about it, is like kind of extremely lame, honestly. So you're gonna do exactly what you would do to get the star, except instead of breaking the glass to get the star out of there, you just make a jump, which surely, you know, will be a very easy jump, no problems here. Yeah, okay, yep, classic. I'm sensing a theme in this video. I figured some eye contact might make the star want to cooperate a little bit more, and you know what? Empirically, that seems to have worked. Whew! Alright. Green star 2. So this is going to be in the other star for this galaxy, the one that has this long 2D section of swimming and then weird floating water platforms, which is annoying because both the stars are at the end of the level and it takes forever to get through. So I wanted to show you guys where we are. This is in the last section where you're out in space with the weird floating globules of water, and then a little bit past the beginning, there's your green star. We just have to be very careful of both mines and where we're going to be falling here. Surely you can just drop right out and grab it, unless you're me, and then you're just completely washed at playing Mario Galaxy. But it's okay. That's why they give you extra lives. Just give it a drop, and I think if I'd spun a little earlier on that first time, I probably could have saved it, so, you know, just keep that in mind and course correct yourself if needed. Alright, one more in Cosmic Cove Galaxy. This is going to be in the same area, a little further, where the actual chunks of water are, like, floating and, like, moving by themselves, which is very strange, and I kind of love the absurdity of it. And then I had some really hard time jumping out of the water here, so I had to wait for the thing to go again, so I was like, let's just speed this up. And then, of course, make sure to grab the star bits that are in the shape of Luma, because I think it's cool. And then you're just going to do a long jump off of here. I recommend grabbing the key first before you do the long jump, because it triggers this cutscene, and then you have no idea where you are at the end of the cutscene. Luckily, I didn't get screwed up too badly, and I was able to make it with a spin, but if you just get the key, it probably makes your life a lot easier. And there's star number 150. We love nice round numbers, even though it doesn't represent, you know, like a meaningful fraction of the total number of stars in the game, really. But we're going to be moving on to the Wild Glide Galaxy. Trying to remember what the name of the little bird guy you ride on, although he's actually a big bird guy compared to the other bird guys. I can't remember what his name is. I want to say Fluzzard. Feel free to fact check me on that one. So these ones I figured were going to be a little annoying because this is kind of like an on-rails section. Fortunately, the first star was pretty easy to find, although it does kind of blend in with the one-up, I guess, a little bit. Surprisingly difficult to grab though, because you do kind of have to be doing like a full dive, which I feel like makes your steering a little more iffy. And I included this here because I thought this animation was very funny. I hadn't seen that in a long time. So you know, just play it cool. It might take a few tries, but you'll get there. Star number 151. So the next star, I had to go through the level a couple times in order to search for this one. The second time I did it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be looking for a green star. I was too focused on flying. I just happened to go the left pathway this time. I guess I recommend it because it kind of puts you on a good line for it, because we're going to be going all the way to the right, which is where the green star is. I kind of just barely noticed it, and then I was like, oh crap, we gotta go. And yeah, that was insanely lucky. Also, rip Bozo to Fluzzard or whatever his name is, because he just like completely evaporates when we get a star. Who knows where he goes. But we're forgetting about that. We're moving on to the Honey Bloom Galaxy for 2 more green stars. I don't have a whole lot to say about this galaxy. I'm not a huge fan of the bee power-up. The flying with it just doesn't feel that good, honestly. There's too much weight to Mario. I don't know. It was a fun little novelty in Galaxy 1. I don't know if I really wanted it back or not. But just weird considering, like the Boo Mushroom I don't think was in this game at all. And that one was awesome. Anyway, talking about what we're supposed to be talking about here. The green star, once you're in this area with the grapes, you're going to head towards the top area. You can bounce off the grapes to get a little bit of flight back if you need it. Top yourself off with 1 bounce and then fly straight up. And there is your green star. Alright, so back in the Honey Bloom Galaxy 1 more time for Green Star 2. This one is going to be all the way at the end of the level after some funky platforming. Grab your bee suit, and then you're going to swing backward on the second trapeze and go to this little area that has some extra star bits in it. If you're a pro gamer like me, you already knew about this area, and then you're just gonna fly straight out, and you'll basically run right into the green star, and that is it for the Honey Bloom Galaxy. That polishes off every galaxy in World 2 except for what's this one called? Bowser's Lava Lair. Yeah, those Bowser levels, their names all kind of blend together, all very derivative of each other. So let's hop right into Green Star 1. I seem to be having a problem with my sensor bar for a second here. Oh man, real professional production we got going on here. And oh yeah, you can just barely get a peek of the green star in that preview. I don't think I noticed it when I was recording this at first. Probably because I'm in the habit of not paying attention to the level intros, which is a big tip I have. Keep your eyes open during those level intros, and keep your ears open, because those stars do be loud AF. They do be twinkling. So there, I was just pointing it out. This is a pretty good spot in terms of I think it's like a good hiding spot, but not ridiculous. It's an area you would never go regularly in the level, and it's easy to miss. But if you're being vigilant, I don't think that you would miss it. Plus, it's a little tricky to get to. You kind of intentionally have to take some damage. I was very afraid I was just going to be bouncing around until I died there. I recommend getting the live stream so you have some more room for error. It does kind of make things a little easier. Alright, last star for the video. Green Star 2. This one's going to be in the level. This is after you open the gate with the meteors and get sucked up the little tractor beam thing. You get these Pac-Man guys who are eating the floor, and then just wait until the right moment and jump right in. It is a little scary, but just be brave and believe in yourself, and I'm sure you can do it too. And that will wrap up World 2 for the Green Stars in Super Mario Galaxy 2. That brings us to a total of 156 stars. Wow, 18 stars per video? Yeah, that's a lot. A lot quicker than the pace we're used to, but we can go ahead and admire our work here. Got that nice gold crown on World 2, nice gold crowns on all the other galaxies. And that'll do it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video where, believe it or not, we will be tackling all the green stars in World 3. I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching.